fight. First of all, I know you can't tell on camera. Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. We are not the same size, okay? We are not. This guy, Will Smith does movies with his shirt off. You've never seen me do a movie with my shirt off. If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater.
In all seriousness, I was able to see a little bit of this Chris Rock situation with Netflix. He went on and he really told his truth. He let it out, man. He didn't hold back. If I could say something like, you know, sometimes when you tell jokes, you got to tiptoe around certain things. He didn't give a fuck.
Y'all know what happened to me, getting smacked by Suge Smith. I got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts.
A single fuck. He was calling Will Smith's wife. What's the word? What's the word?
The bitch.
There we go. Okay.
Charlemagne called him a bitch, and the Breakfast Club called him a bitch, and the View.
I just feel like when I watched it, it was like he kind of went in too hard in the sense of like, you look like you just saying it to say it. It felt forced almost, like bitch, that bitch, and then that bitch, and then like it was like, oh, you're getting too much in your feelings. Hold on, get into character.
It was
get
live.
into the joke.
It was live. He actually got so flustered he messed up his joke.
Yeah,
because he in a part when he was trying to reference the different movies that Will had played in.
There's a long pause and period. Nobody was laughing. It wasn't funny. It was just like him just saying like fuck them, fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, he never got to tell his truth. He got bitch slapped at the Oscars live and really had to just sit up there and just say, wow, I just got slapped by Will Smith. That's all he could say at that time. And for what? And for what? A simple little joke? A G.I. Jane joke? Like, for real? You serious? Like, man, in this aspect, I felt like he went hard because he finally was like, fuck it. The gloves are off. I didn't file a police report on your bitch ass. I didn't hit you back. We didn't fight, but you went out here and slapped me on national TV, which is humiliating.
How Will Smith was, his mental, and why he went up there. What if he would have reacted with any ounce? I'm talking 5% of an ounce of retaliation in the sense of like, let's say he got slapped and then like slapped Will Smith in the ass real quick.
Why?
Like, and then Will Smith would have turned around and started taking swings. What? Like, damn.
You would have made a disaster of the Oscars, and I felt like even when it happened, I think it was. It's commendable that he didn't react
Chris
to
Rock.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
And he spoke about it because they asked him. They said, "Why didn't you fight him back?" And he said, "Because I got parents. I was raised, and you know what they taught me? Don't fight in front of white people." He said that. He said that in the bit. So it's. But to your point, when you said that this is his first time getting his shit off, the reason why he got his shit off, he said this early on. Like the only reason why he hasn't told his side of this whole thing is because he wasn't getting paid. He said, "I'm only talking about it unless I'm getting paid." So Netflix must have backed up. Netflix must have backed up the truck. So he said what he had to say, and I heard some good jokes in it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the emancipation joke was the funniest joke.
Movies. I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I root for this motherfucker, okay? And now I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Got me rooting for Massa, okay? Hit him again, Massa. Hit him again. You missed the spot, Massa.
Get him, Massa. That was funny. That's pretty, so he got his shit off. You know what I mean? And I think the part that other people didn't pick up on, or it's I think it's coming out of more left field because that's where he was calling. You know, he was calling Jada out. He was calling Will out.
Straight up.
He went into the entanglements. He went into the fact that how their whole family's been fucked up, and the fact that he took it a little personally because you got to remember he was supposed to host the Oscars. I think, I don't know, it was a few years later or before, because remember there was that whole hype during the Concussion movie when that came out of boycotting the Oscars. And I remember Jada and Will, they all had came out. And there was a bunch of other celebrities too that were saying like Chris Rock shouldn't host because they felt like it was racism with the Oscars or whatever. And he was like, and he talked about it. He's like, shit, I should turn down a job because your husband didn't get nominated. Like, he made a good point. like with that, like, and I think he got his shit off, and I think it's it's worth that. Like when I went to go see the show at the Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle combined, he touched on a little bit of this, but he didn't go this in
Deep?
depth.
Yeah.
No, this was he went
hard.
full free dicking.
So he got his
He went
money's
real
worth.
free dicking on this one. He let it hang out.
And on the side of the Smith family, man, this is an example of what happens when you get above yourself. Like I remember just looking up to Will Smith was my favorite actor. He was my favorite actor.
He
and
didn't do nothing wrong, though.
Yeah, he did. In my eyes, he did. He really, and his entire family, everything that they've been kind of, to me, I thought they were coming on the up and up, and I would look up to him so much, be like, man, I wish my family could be like this, like they're, what I mean? We look at these people as examples, especially when you're in a limelight like that and everybody sees you. You're an example, and that comes with professional
But
sports,
look,
everything. You're an
let me
example.
step in real quick, Tony. Let me step in. So, you think he's wrong for slapping her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but you was kind of in a similar situation last week in that.
I was just getting ready
Not
to
famous.
dive into that.
I mean,
Like, if I'm famous, I know eyes are on me, especially in front of TVs. No, but you got to act
but
different.
famous or not, you got to protect your girl, right?
Right, that part.
So I mean,
I
so
would have
how-
did it backstage.
So,
You know what I mean?
so you folding them for doing it on camera, pretty much.
Yeah. When the world is watching, because remember, you're furnishing dreams for children. You're an example. Just like in professional sports, they're furnishing dreams for children. You know what I mean? That's why they get fined for doing specific things. To me, it's like, hey, if your cameras are on you, the world is watching, bro. You got to act a certain way for that reason.
Hold on, I
To
got
be
you
that
real
example.
quick. I wanted to piggyback off that because I was going to ask the question. I think you asked it's similar, but I wanted to ask it in
Right.
a different way. Forget all the body nonsense that you just talked about as far as being politically correct in the eyes of the camera. Fuck all that, right? Does Will Smith have to see Chris Rock in the hands after this Netflix series? Does he have to? You defended your girl's honor in the movie theater. Does Will have to see Chris Rock
I don't even know how those are
again
comparable.
about these hands? An exhibition. Fuck it. Do a Jake Paul, Nate
Why would
Robinson.
it, but no,
He
that
gotta
would be
see him.
stupid because Chris
You
Rock
gotta
has
see him.
no, he don't because
Yeah,
Chris
he
Rock
doesn't.
has already come out and said that Will Smith is significantly bigger than
Yeah,
I
I
am.
remember seeing that.
So why would he want to challenge? Or
Well,
why would he want to challenge him into a fight? I think that
Make him
the
look
whole
worse.
the whole Oscar. I think Will's going to take the high road with this because I think that's the only road he can take.
At this point.
He's right now trying to rehabilitate his image. If he was to come back out here and go in on Chris Rock, no, he needs to just take this L.
Right.
And sit back and take it
I think
because
he
you
did.
went up there and embarrassed this man and slapped him in front of millions of people. You're gonna have to just sit back and take this L and let Chris get his shit off, which he should get off. Now, I think to your point, it's like okay, then you went in on the wife, but is he wrong?
He ain't wrong, but dude,
Is who wrong?
he gotta do
Is Chris
something.
Rock wrong? What he
No,
said?
he's not.
He ain't wrong.
I don't think he's wrong on any front that he said. The whole thing about them wanting him to
on,
quit
wait.
his job as doing the host of the Oscars because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. Chris Rock is not wrong on that.
He wrong for calling her a bitch. He called her out of her name, but go ahead, keep going.
I'll say it like this: was she or was she not acting like a bitch?
What did he say, though?
She
Keep
was-
my
she was-
wife's name out your mouth. He didn't say his wife's name.
He called her a bitch. But you saying that ain't no bitch move? You over here fucking your son's friend?
I mean, yeah, that dude.
What we
hurt.
talking about?
And not only do you
What we
fuck
talking
her,
about?
not only
You
do
lucky
fuck
that's
her,
all he calling her.
You fucked him, and then not only that, on an interview you said it casually, like it was an entanglement. I relate. It was casually.
You created a whole new
Casually.
term for fucking with the pole.
being a hoe.
Yeah, but that was. I mean, it wasn't Chris. It's not his business to step in on that. You know what I'm saying?
No, it is because it is. You know why it is? It's all our business. Because bitch,
They put it out
you
there.
went on the
Put it out
motherfucking
there.
red table and put it out there for all us to see. And I ain't never in my life heard of the person that did the cheating doing the interview of the person that they cheated on.
Right. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's simp as fuck.
To me, I don't-
Simp.
I don't-
Simp as
That's
fuck.
on them. They put that shit out there.
I don't fault.
Simple
To me,
fuck.
I don't fault Will Smith for handling his business. Like to me, it's like if you feel that passionate about your wife, and somebody's on national TV, bashing her name,
Right.
handle your business.
Okay, and get what comes with it.
No,
And get
no,
what comes
no,
with it.
and no,
I don't
no.
care if
Get
you
what
do it
comes
on
with it.
camera or not.
Oh no, I'm
Handle
with
your
you.
business.
Hey Warren, I'm 100% with you. This I sat here. I remember we covered this months back when this happened. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But you can't sit up here and say that you can't take what comes with this, the
Yeah.
repercussions of it. Yeah, you went up there and handled your business. You You stood for your wife. That's cool. But we all know when he went up there and slapped Chris Rock, we know who he was slapping, and it wasn't Chris.
It was,
Yeah.
It was
Like,
August.
let's be honest
It
here,
was
man.
August.
No, it was August and her.
True.
That's how I know how. That's how he's feeling inside. He knows he knows, and because
He's still in it.
he
though.
had all that energy. I think the best thing for Will is to take a step back, not even react.
He can't.
Don't even react. Like
I-
you got to let it go.
And here's
You
my
have
thing.
to let
And
it
here's
go.
my thing. Going back to me judging him, you know what I mean? 'Cause that's what I'm doing when I'm doing that. Is I would like to see Will come out on top after this. Like him, I don't know what it is because again, these people are examples, right? We make mistakes as well. So that would be cool if he comes out of this a better person. That would be really cool
You
to
know
see.
how
that.
you know how you gonna best way to rehabilitate? He got to get in one of these Marvel movies, nigga, like Robert Downey Jr. That's how he rehabilitated his career.
That is true.
Robert Downey Jr. was
That
on the
is very
downslope.
true.
Marvel gave him a chance, and he took it over. Will Smith need to be somebody.
I mean, he got I
do
Am
Black
Legend.
Panther.
He got I Am Legend coming back, so
Yeah, him and Michael B. is supposed to be in it,
that
right?
That might get him back going.
That might be.
I Am
Wait,
Legend?
What Marvel
Yeah,
character
I Am
would Will
Legend
Smith
too.
be?
The zombie one where he by himself?
Yeah,
Wait,
Michael B's gonna be in it. That's what they're saying.
What Marvel character would Will Smith be besides
Black Panther.
But he already tried. Remember when he was doing
He actually did well with Deadshot.
No,
that was in DC.
not that one, the other
that
one.
was
Hancock?
nice.
Hancock, yeah.
That was actually kind of
yeah.
funny.
That was
Yeah.
I liked Hancock.
To me, Will Smith, his movies is weak. To me, to be honest, like honestly, like if you
Damn.
He might like get your shit off, boy.
for real, like
Get your shit off.
If you look at his catalog compared to like Leonardo DiCaprio, like Leo's batting 1,000.
You didn't like Wild Wild West?
Yeah, but they're different genres, though. Different genres.